Hello everybody and welcome. My name is GaaraOfBenton, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be going over my friend Cody's Silent Swordsman deck profile. Still third time's the charm and recording this, and I still almost said Six Samurai. And if you guys like this deck profile, tomorrow we are going to be uploading a combo video showing how to kind of play this deck and then showing this deck in action. So if you guys are excited, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video with that bell notification turned on. And without further ado, my friend Cody's going to explain his deck.
What's up, guys? So we play naturally 3 Silent Swordsmen, just the plain old Silent Swordsman. He's pretty much the best one. Can't be normal summoned or set, but you can special summon by attributing a warrior. And what makes him pretty good is once per turn you get a spell card negate. He also during every standby phase gains 500 attack, and if he's destroyed by your opponent, either by card effect or battle, you can special summon any Silent Swordsman from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Then I play 2 level 3s, just because it's a Silent Swordsman deck, you don't actually have to play the level 3s, but it's more fun to stay in the archetype. And plus they just look really cool, and sometimes you get they last till next standby phase and you can get level 5. Play 1 level 5 just because he's not as good as everything else. And then lastly for the Silent Swordsman engine, we play the 2 level 7s. I play 2 just for the consistency, because I do play Desires in this deck, and sometimes you do hit one and then you still have the other one to fall on. And this basically wrecks like Sky Strikers because it negates all spell cards on the field. And that's not an activation, that's just a condition. It's a field condition. And then we're playing 1 Armageddon Knight. We're going to play a little Dark Warrior engine, and because Armageddon Knight's at 1, we play a 3 Summoner Monk so we can get Armageddon Knight. Plus, it's a Dark, so it's a double plus for us. And then naturally we want Malicious, which Malicious at 2 still isn't bad. It's not as good at 3, but basically everything in this deck is searchable one way or another. So it's all, like, the combo video is going to be a little hard because there's so many different ways you could play the deck. And then we do play the Hero Kids for this old play. Just really good spam. Usually if you have all your Silent Swordsmen in your hand, you're bringing these guys out and then distributing for Silent Swordsman, and then you have 3 spell negates, and they all gain 500 every turn, and they get really beefy if your opponent can't do anything about it. And then if they do, you still get level 7 out. Then we're playing the Neo Space Connectors, just for the Zold play, and then the Aqua Dolphin for the Zold play. And it's always nice to rip some hand traps out of your opponent's hand, or just get a glance at it. I mean, for a card and 500 points, and it's really not a minus in this deck to discard a card, because we do have a lot of graveyard effects. Then because we are playing Light and Dark engine, we play 2 Blackluster Soldier, 100% searchable in the deck with Zold. You can always search it, and then your opponent always remembers in the back of their head that you have an Envoy in your hand. Then for hand traps, I just play 2 Ash. Not really room for more, not really needed, but Ash is always good, little disruption. Now on spell cards, we play the Silent Sword Slash. This is like the #1 biggest support card in the deck. So you can target 1 Silent Swordsman monster you control, and it gains 1500 attack permanently while it's on the field. And until the end phase, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. And then if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it to add 1 Silent Swordsman monster from your deck to your hand. So not only does it give your monster protection, attack boost, you also get to search after, and it's a quick play, so you can set it and play it on your opponent's turn or chain it from your hand on your turn. Now, because we do have that graveyard searching effect, we play Foolish Burial Goods. So effectively we're playing 6 Silent Sword Slashes. So you always get the search, and then even if you don't want this, we also have the Bamboo engine, so you can use your Foolish Burial Goods for bamboos if you'd rather do that. So we play the 3 cursed, the 3 golden, and 1 broken. Once again, this is always alive with Zold, so it's pretty good. And if you don't need it, you can ditch it with Dolphin or Summoner Monk or whatever. And then I play Phoenix Blade and Moonmere Shield. Typically you're only going to want 2 for your hero kits, but because I do play level 3s, I think it's kind of nice to have the consistency of having another option. So that's why we play 3, plus if you banish it with Desires, you always have that extra 1 in there. And then speaking of Desires, we play 3 Desires just for consistency. This is a 50 something card deck, I can't remember. It's either 50 or 51 card deck. So we're trying to burn through it, and the bamboos do a great job of burning through it. Sometimes you just need that extra, and we don't really care what we banish because there's nothing that is really going to hurt. And then we play some extenders because we do play 50 card deck and we need to get Zold out. So we play 3 instant fusions. I do play 1 Hornet Drones just because it's a pretty good opening card. And then we play Reinforcement because we play a lot of Warriors and they're all good. And 1 Monster Reborn, great extender, really helps in this deck when you need something else. And then I play 3 traps, some Shade Brigadiers, once again Warriors. You can really just get out there. Like if you open one, like a hero kit in your hand, and you open an instant fusion or one of these, that's a Zold. And even special summoning 2 hero kits off of Zold is still better than nothing. And then on to the extra deck, we play the 1 Zold. Don't really need to. 1 always seems fine. We play a Sorceress. We play a Sorceress to search out a Malicious if we can't get it, so then we always have dark targets for BLS. Saryuja, shuffle in the Malicious that you drew. Also just more draw and search power and special summoning power. Then I play 1 Proxy Dragon. This is actually pretty important for the Saryuja and with the hero kids because you need 4 different monsters. And then I play 2 Nightmare Phoenixes for the back row destruction, and then 2 Cerberuses for special destruction. Just trying to fill out the deck a little, like the extra deck a little bit, and I figure these are pretty well rounded and easy to use. And then I play 1 Link Kribo because we do play 1000 Eyes. Just because we play Instant Fusion, because I had the room. And then 1 Gaia Saber, just really a good generic Link 3. And then 1 Borreload, just because Borreload, can't get over it. And then I play Levier the Sea Dragon, no particular reason, just because I have like 1 thing to make it with, but we do banish some things, so it might come up. And then I play a Rajan for the Warrior instant fusion target. And then just because we have room and we play a lot of level 4s, we play Cowboy just in case you're in the end time and you need to do some burn damage.
Full stall for time, do burn damage.
Win. And then for the side deck, this deck has a lot of spell protection, like against spells, but it doesn't have a lot of trap protection. So we play 2 Royal Decrees, 3 Red Reboots, and 2 Strap Stuns. I really hate Altergeist, so this is kind of like my anti-Altergeist lineup. And then we also have 1 Effect Failure, 3 Gammas, a Driver, and 2 Calds. Just some generic generic stuff to kind of throw on the side deck. Usually I don't touch any of this other stuff. It's usually the Royal Decrees and Red Reboots that get thrown in. Just because I'm afraid to throw too much of it in siding, because I don't want to throw the consistency off of the deck.
All right, and that is the Silent Swordsman deck profile as I almost knock over my camera. And so if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, so you guys do not miss that combo tutorial that we're going to be putting up tomorrow. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.